So, you've just been told you have type 2 diabetes. Look, I get it. Hearing those words can feel like a ton of bricks. Your head is probably swimming with questions, and everything can feel really, really overwhelming.
And for so many people, the very first question that pops into their head is, okay, so what can I even eat now? It's a huge question, it's a totally fair question, and it's exactly what we're going to tackle right now.
We're going to walk through this step by step. First, we'll cover why food is such a big deal. Then, we'll get into the main thing you need to understand about your body's fuel. After that, we'll look at a couple of eating strategies, show you exactly how to build a better plate, and wrap up by talking about why you shouldn't go it alone. Ready? Let's do this.
All right, first up, the number one question. Why does everyone immediately start talking about food after a diabetes diagnosis?
Well, here's the bottom line. It's because what you eat, and even how you eat it, has a direct, major impact on your blood sugar. We're not just talking about long-term health here, we're talking about an immediate effect. Getting a handle on this is really the first big step to taking back control.
So, if we know food is the key, where do we focus? Well, it pretty much all boils down to one single thing: carbohydrates.
Let's make this super simple. When you eat foods that have carbohydrates, carbs, your body gets to work breaking them down into glucose. That glucose then goes into your blood, and that's what we call blood sugar. It's basically your body's main source of energy. Now, here's the catch with type 2 diabetes. Your body has a tough time getting that glucose from your blood into your cells to use as energy. But, and this is so important, not all carbs are created equal. This one idea is a total game changer. Okay, check this out. Think of carbs in two main groups. On one side, you've got refined carbs, things like sugar, white bread, and juice. These hit your system like a rocket and cause a huge, fast spike in your blood sugar. But on the other side, you've got these amazing fiber-rich carbs from things like vegetables and whole foods. The fiber acts like a brake, slowing everything down, so instead of a sharp spike, you get this gentle, rolling wave. See the difference? Spike versus steady. That's what we're aiming for. So, we know we want to manage carbs to avoid those spikes, but how do you actually do it? The great news is you don't have to guess. There are proven strategies that can help. Let's look at two of the most popular ones.
First, there's low-carb eating. The name says it all, right? The goal is just to eat fewer carbohydrates overall. And a lot of research shows this can be super effective for managing blood sugar long-term. Then there's carb counting. This is kind of like having a budget. You get a certain number of carb grams you can spend for each meal, and you just have to stay under that limit. Both are great tools for taking control.
And this is probably one of the most empowering things to realize. There is no single perfect diet for everyone with diabetes. Your body is unique. How you respond to a banana might be totally different from how someone else does. This whole journey is about becoming an expert on you.
Okay, enough with the theory. Let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually take all this info and put it on a plate in front of you?
This right here is such a great, simple visual. Picture your dinner plate. Now, draw a line down the middle. Fill one entire half with fiber-rich, non-starchy veggies. I'm talking broccoli, salads, bell peppers, you name it. Now take the other half and split it. A quarter of your plate is for lean protein, like chicken, fish, or tofu. And the last quarter is for healthy fats and maybe a small portion of whole grains. That's it. It's a simple formula for a balanced, blood sugar-friendly meal.
So let's focus on the good stuff, the yes list. This isn't about what you have to give up. It's about what you get to add in. We're talking more lean proteins, more healthy fats from things like avocados and nuts, and tons of those fiber-rich foods we talked about. Vegetables and low-sugar fruits like berries are your best friends here. And on the other side of the coin, these are the foods you just want to be a little more mindful of. I don't like to say never, but these are the ones that are most likely to cause those blood sugar spikes we want to avoid. Things made with refined flour, like crackers and cakes, sugary drinks, and obviously sweets. Okay, I know this can still feel like a lot to take on, but please, hear me on this. You do not have to figure all of this out by yourself. In fact, you absolutely shouldn't.
Think of it as building your personal A-team. Your doctor is your quarterback, for sure. But a registered dietitian who specializes in diabetes, they can be a total game changer. They'll look at your whole picture, your health, your age, your lifestyle, and help you create a plan that you can actually stick with.
And hey, don't forget the amazing technology we have today. You probably have an incredibly powerful tool in your pocket right now, your phone. There are tons of apps that make it easy to track your food, count your carbs, and see your blood sugar numbers in real time.
It's like getting instant feedback on how your choices are working.
So when you strip it all away, what's the big goal here? It's really simple. Every choice you make is a chance to keep your blood sugar in a happy, healthy range. And doing that day in and day out is the single most powerful thing you can do to lower your risk of complications down the road. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this one thought. Don't try to change everything all at once. That's a recipe for burnout. Just look at your very next meal. What is one small, simple change you can make? Just one. Maybe it's swapping that soda for water, or adding a handful of spinach. That one small choice. That's where this whole new journey begins.